I doing 360p now with my 3 cameras still hooked up. Here's my single camera built into the little laptop. Then here's my other 2 cameras. Takes a little bit to switch with this machine. Is really pretty well overtaxed. Other 2 cameras with a little slideshow and a title. Go to the desktop. I'll get out of that before I get too much video feedback. Let's see. I forgot live events. Yeah, live control room. Yeah, I got a live one going. Okay. Let's see if it's got good health. It's not counting anything. Yeah, okay, there. It just hadn't came in yet. Okay, it's good. Of course, they all start out. Most of them start out good, and then after a little bit, they give a little trouble if they're going to. But I think the only way I'm going to get any kind of stop dropping frames is to stay all the way back down there where I've started with 360p. Have a drink here. Hang on. I don't think the 3 cameras is really, because I'm switching back and forth, I think they combine to give the same amount. Right now I'm on the desktop anyway, but so you won't make a very good desktop back, it's blurry, the text is blurry and everything, your desktop video. But let's see, where is that? Oh, the viewers down here. Now I'm gonna make a real good recording that way, as far as doing a desktop broadcast. But you can do good with your cams, which is really what I wanted to use this for. I mean, it's not good. I mean, I wanted to have high resolution as possible. I kind of thought, this could cut out that extra step of hours of editing. But if you can't do at least 720p, because the little camera on this laptop, it's a little more than 720p. It's a little bigger resolution than that. Probably 1600 by something, I believe it is. And it's pretty close anyway. It looks decent. The other camera that I wanted to use, I'm gonna go with my 3 webcams. The other camera, my whole point of doing all this, use the wide shot with the one in the center, and that's my laptop cam. Use it for the wide shot. The one on the top right, that one is the next best resolution I got. It's nothing fancy, 1.7 or something like that, or maybe a little more than that megapixels. A webcam that I could leave. It's on the same tripod as this one on the top left, and they're actually just within a couple of inches of each other. They're close to me, and you see the difference in there. How close each one, the close-up view each one gives you. Then anyway, at 320p, I don't think that's going to be such fantastic. I'll see here in a minute. Well, my first video was like that. It's not bad, but I was wanting to make videos outside when I'm building stuff and everything. And wanted to have one I could do a close-up with, and one that's always a wide shot. I'd actually be cool. What I thought would be really cool is if you could have 3 cameras stationed around, so that wherever I go, I'm going to be in a shot, and I don't know, it's not too, you're setting it up like this, if you try to use 3 cameras in the same scene, then you're going to be cutting out part of that scene. But of course, if I'm working, I don't have time to be switching back and forth. That was my whole idea. So what I'd actually thought, I've done this before, is divide it. It's widescreen. Well, this one camera here is a widescreen camera, but these others are not. So what I had done with these other 2 is divide the screen in two. Well, actually, it ended up being 3 sections since this one's so small. I'd put it in I I would put this one with the smallest video up in the top right corner, and I put still pictures when I edit. This is when I edited the video. Still pictures on the bottom right, and then the whole left 3/4, 2/3 of the screen was the wide shot. Worked out okay, you know, for crappy old cameras. But so I was thinking maybe doing a split, you know, left and right. You can actually do that. Well, you can do that in the other program, Wirecast. You probably could do that in here too. Well, yeah, you can do it just by dragging. You can just grab them and drag them and do that. I don't want to. I've been worked hard at positioning all this, so I don't want to do it right now. You can do it. You can do it live, but on this program, it's pretty cool. But just like these other two here, I've done it in another video before, but oh, I can see my deal. It still shows good health, but you can drag and resize and move and do all kinds of stuff, you know. I could put one of these cameras in the desktop view if I wanted. Of course, I can't show doing that because you see, I end up with that tremendous amount of. It's funny. It seems like. No, I guess it's doing it just as much. It almost seems like when you move the program off center, when it's on center, it seems to. Oh, it just shows up more, I guess. Oh, it actually moves where your video feedback ends up showing up when you move the program. Because you know, the other day I had just left it up here in the top right corner. And I kept looking at it going, something looks weird. And I hadn't really caught on that was video feedback. How about that? But I used to play with that just for the fun of it, for kind of an effect. But no, I didn't want to drag. Okay. So my I went blank on what I was going to say. Oh, it's back to being bad again. Not receiving data fast enough. Why? Because I'm doing a desktop broadcast? Is that what's causing it? The same bit rate going up around, you know, 700. I can't see all the information this time. Oh, there we go. If I can get it to hold it there. So 31 kilobits. Still says 0 drop frames. So it's not actually benefiting me. It doesn't seem to go down to the lower bit rate. Other than perhaps when I'm done, I won't have the. I must go back to my cameras here. I won't have the lack of. You know, it was dropping frames. I know, because see when I'm moving around here, we'll just do that. I'll move my hands and stuff. Kind of hard to tell when all you have is a little mouth moving, but. My hand, I wasn't getting my movements. Just the voice was fine, you know. But it would be like the first time I did it on 720p, it'd be a still shot for quite a long time. So that wouldn't be worth anything. I don't know. I keep saying this over every time I do a test, but with 4 megabit upload, why can't I do just a small? Why can't I do 3,000 kilobytes upload? I should be able to. I don't have. I mean, I have a couple other machines running. My other main desktop's running, but I'm not using it for anything right now. I don't have the web browser open. I do have my Thunderbird email app, you know, but that doesn't pull a lot of data. I mean, I watch videos all the time, and you know, and I've used other apps that did some uploading back and forth and stuff. I don't understand. I know I have enough to get away with using. I should be able to use, you know, at least 1,500 kilobits for sure. Probably 2,000 fairly easily. Okay, so I can move. Well, let's see what. Oh, I mean, I'm moving to show. See how it matches if I'm in the final video. So I don't know. It still shows to be bad. Again, just like before, we're not receiving data fast enough. Your viewers may experience buffering. Consider using a lower bit rate. Lower bit rate. We'll see the settings in here. I don't remember. It's doing it all automatic, basically. And you see, it doesn't have a setting for. I'm looking through it right now. It doesn't have a setting for bit rate that I could find. The other program work, yes, it did. You could. It's setting all that automatically for you, so comparing to what resolution you choose. Right now I'm on 360p. I've tried every one except for 240. I mean, that's so tiny I don't even want to mess with it. But yeah, it does not. What happens if you click activate? I clicked on activate delay server. Let's see, the feature will allow you to act as a robust delay gateway, allowing you to delay your stream up to 3 minutes. It's only available to premium members. I figured that. So I don't know. I like this program, but I don't like the thing that you can't do at least 720p. I might have to go back and try Wirecast again. See if I can. The problem was it wouldn't authenticate. I read some stuff saying, well, you don't have to authenticate it. You can put in everything manually and do it without authenticating. Just log on to YouTube and then. I read and read. I spent 8 hours yesterday, night before last, messing with that. And I got this one going in a couple hours with the videos they had and stuff. It's definitely a lot easier to get going, but it's also. It got a lot of cool features, especially with the 4 different scenes it allows, and being able to stack and do this and do that, you know, in your scenes. Doing the desktop broadcast is very cool. If it worked better, that is. Huh? Why did that open up? I might have clicked on open a new tab by accident. Okay, I'm gonna click on the video and see if I can see what it looks like. What I've been making here. I did that a while on one of my earlier videos, and well, the first one. Please stand by. Let's see. It got a lot of cool features, especially with the 4 different scenes it allows. There we go. And being able to stack and do this and do that, you know, in your scenes. Doing the desktop broadcast. Well, that's what I just said just a minute or two ago. If it worked better, that is. Yeah, because it's supposed to be live. So I did that a little behind. And I clicked on full screen. It's probably overdo my bandwidth completely. I might have clicked on open a new tab by accident. Okay, I'm gonna click on the video and see what it is. Yeah, it's catching up. So I can see what it looks like. I don't believe, but what I've been making here. See, you can. I did that a while on one of my earlier videos, and well, the first one. You know, I clicked in the middle of the video. Oh, I think it just didn't. Yeah, it finally quit. You click in the middle of. I was starting to think that it didn't work in this preview mode to click it. Now, see, I'm clicking on my machine. Feature 4 different scenes it allows, and being able to stack and do this and do that, you know, in your scenes. So I clicked on the actual pause button, and it took it a long time to stop. Yeah, see, my machine got behind. Okay, now the stream is good again. But it still says, oh no, it went to good now. That's really strange. Oh, the health is good, but the stream is still a little behind. Okay. So I really would like it if I could get VLC. Well, yeah, I figured out why VLC wouldn't work. It didn't have the right set. You could not set it. There's two things you need to. I can't show that here. Or if you go and manually set up, go to the other streaming. Well, actually, I'm using other in YouTube now. I can show that, can I? Let's go see. I'm not sure if you can while you're actually streaming. I don't think you can do that. Now you have to go back where it says start encoder. Oh, yeah, can't do that while you're streaming. But the settings you can do. You can get them off the YouTube page and paste them into your copy and paste them into your app. There was two things. Can't remember exactly what they were called that I needed to paste into my streaming app, and YouTube didn't. I mean, VLC didn't have a place for that. That's where I learned how to do streaming, was VLC. I started with back in Windows 98 with VLC, and I've been using it through XP, and I started with Linux in 05. I've been using Linux every day, day in and day out since then. That's my main. I hardly ever. This is the most I've used Windows in months and months. I love Linux. I love all the open source. So many things are so much more dependable. Almost everything is more dependable. There's a few apps that give trouble, but and everything is, you know, all the features that the app has, it's there. You know, there's none of this. Well, you can have this, but not that business. It's so frustrating to see features and you get it work. You know, you work to. I can't say it quite right. It's blinking on my screen. Frustrating to get things set up, or try to get things set up, and then they just keep running into roadblocks left and right. Oh well, you can't do that. Can't do this with this app, you know. Without paying whatever it is. Not against paying for things, of course. Everybody needs to be paid, but there's more than one way to skin a cat and get paid. So if open source didn't work, then people wouldn't be doing it now, would they? It's been growing and growing for the last 25 some odd years, so you can get paid doing open source. If I was a programmer, would I do open source? Well, I don't know for sure. I think I would. Of course, it's easy to say since I'm not a programmer. But I've done an awful lot of volunteering in my life and working for free, and I did enjoy it very much. I make sound for concerts for 12 years, and I hardly ever got paid. Of course, towards the end, when I saw other people getting paid and me not getting paid, then I didn't like that. So, you know. Oh, and my music. I've said that in my other videos. I have all my music I sing and record sometimes. I did. I haven't done any in a long time, but write, sing, and record, and all my music's online for free. And nope, I've only got, I think, 2 donations since I put it up in about 02. So yeah, I understand. Yeah, you actually got to be a good marketer to get make money by donations, and I'm not a good marketer. So anyway. Don't know why I got on that. Now my bit rates is just staying around 600 to 700 kilobits, and that's 9:47 in the morning. It's not like at 6 to 8. You know, it can kind of slow down. Actually, I was getting higher bit rates then. I've been doing this all morning. I don't know. Maybe it's not so much to do with my bandwidth, internet bandwidth, but how much I'm overtaxing the computer with 3 cameras. you'd think. Okay, then I'll do one more test. I'll unplug one of the cameras and just see what happens. That's what I'll do. Because we want to figure all this out and figure out what it's worth messing with or not. I'll go with my top right camera because it's got a better resolution than the top left and my main webcam on this system, on this laptop. Okay, done signing out.